Sir, actually, you are referring to that Australia series where you scored 5 consecutive 50s. In that series, Thompson came back and he was bowling at a very lethal pace. And there was no helmet, I think, in that era.
No helmet that time.
That series also. Helmet had not yet arrived. So, how you tackled Thomo especially, because a lot of Indian batsmen he scared in that series. So we just would like to ask you, of course Sunny scored 3 centuries in that series and you scored 5 50s. So how you know, what was any special way of playing Thomo, because Thomo was terror during that
And
era.
without helmet.
Oh, well, till I think 79, 80, that helmet was not there. It was not coming to force. And so we never, anybody thought about helmet also, So forget about helmet, this thing, because we had to play the game like that, and so we all played. It's not that only me, all of us played,
Right.
It's not only Indian cricket, the cricket being played like that those days. So yes, Tamo was quick. He was literally, I think, one of the quickest I faced. And what difference it makes? Suppose someone bowls 140 kilometers, and Tamo bowls 150. What the 10 this thing make difference? Once you're in the middle, it's all the same. Whether Lily bowls 145, Tamo bowls 150. Oh my God! But what? You think Lily is slower than Tamo?
No.
But that time there was no this gauging of the speed.
Yeah, I know.
So, but everyone looked the same, But looked same, but the bowling, sort of length and line and length and bowling bouncers is totally different. All compared to one bowler to another bowler is a lot of different. Some people like Holding, beautiful action, very smooth. So it doesn't mean that you can easily beat him or something like that. So
that is true.
Yeah, but compared to like Tomo had very huge slinging action, and like Roberts have always used shoulder, like Mackenzie. Lily had everything, vicious run up as well. So everybody is totally different,
Right.
And compared to what now, if you see 140 to 150, yes, it's probably yes. But when you are playing in the middle, you don't see that.
Yeah.
You don't think about this. Oh, you bowled 145 now, 150. I mean, you don't have time to see what's happening. In that situation, where's the question of you're thinking about who is bowling faster, who is bowling slow, or compared to these two, or So it will never come into your mind.
Yeah.
So you just think about your technique, how to adopt against each individual bowlers.
Yeah.
So luckily those days we used to have a county game before the test matches.
Those days.
So we used to get used to that pace, even wherever we went, like in Australia and West Indies, more or less the bounce. In England is totally different atmosphere.
Yeah.
It was always it swung throughout the day.
Yeah.
So we have to adopt during those 3-day and 4-day game, which we used to play a lot those days. All the series, wherever we went, we always played a couple of matches in between, or first couple of, say about 3 or 4 3-day games. In England we used to play before the test match, first test especially. So there you have to adapt yourself to what it's coming in test matches.
Right.
So that's where the batsmanship comes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's where your experience put in.
Correct.
It's not suppose if you play 30-40 test matches without thinking, it's a waste of time.
So Mackenzie was also like 140 plus something.
Oh
like
yes, easily.
Huh?
Oh, 140 plus
Yeah.
on debut.
Yeah. So we used to. That's why when we went
Yeah.
out, we always tried to get used to that. The pitchers, the bowlers, and So by the time, that's why we always came back into the series whenever we went abroad in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because by the time you get used to, it's already one or three test matches, already 1 or 2 test matches
Yeah,
gone
done.
over.
Another series which I remember, and another innings, 1978-79, when Kalicharan had come here with West Indies team. Kalicharan was the captain, and Madras Test again. Horrible wicket. I remember that wicket, and you
Not
scored
horrible,
unplayable.
it was bouncy wicket.
Yeah, bouncy wicket.
But
And you
it's
scored
not horrible.
124.
You can't say that.
Yeah, horrible in the sense,
Yeah,
very
it was bouncy and-
bouncy wicket,
Yeah,
where
I mean,
it was a low scoring match.
Generally, you don't get it in India, so it was a little.
Actually, some cyclone was there before that match, and some flooding was there, and due to that, I think something wicket had become.
I'm not sure because couple of times we had this in Madras. We had couple of bouncy wickets. I mean, I don't know how and I don't know why. But certainly we had. But we came through that.
Yeah.
Both the West Indies against Roberts,
Yeah.
and then
Sylvester
against
Clarke, yes.
Sylvester Clarke and Holder.
Yes,
and all,
Philip.
Mike. Malcolm just coming in.
Yes. And
even
Phillips.
though he
Phillips.
didn't- now, but Philip was
Robert
there.
Philip.
But we came, and both the test matches we won.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can't say it's horrible wicket.
But it was your batting, sir. 124 you made, and even in the second inning you scored those runs. And with you, I think Kirmani scored 33 in that innings, in that first innings. And second innings, even you and Kapil Dev scored some runs. We just remember that technique of playing bouncy deliveries. Was it to play from the side, or if you come behind the line, then there is a chance that you will get caught at forward short leg or gully? And was that technique to play from the side? Because we always had that discussion, how to play rising deliveries. Would like to hear from you.
No, well, being a small stature, you can't really play behind the ball.
Yeah.
So I adopted because basically I used to cut
Square.
and then sometimes pull also, but pull depends on the quickness of the bowler. You can't really pull those big, otherwise you can pull mid wicket or square leg. But if they're really quick, you can't do that also. You have to play a little finer. So that to adopt cutting, so you have to play a little bit besides the ball.
Yes.
So that's what I adopted. Instead of playing behind the ball, I play besides the ball. So if anything short, I used to cut. They used to have about 3 or 4 slip fielders also, but it didn't worry me. Probably it didn't worry them also. It's all right because I remember 128. Kalicharan was captaining West Indies, and till I scored 60 runs, he never kept a third man for me.
Okay.
I mean, it's very strange against a cutter like me. He never kept third man. Means it's something wrong somewhere. Yeah.
Actually, maybe he was having a lot of closing fielders, no? So he was not having anybody at the. And actually, sir, you are a best square cut player in the world and all those things. But you are the good driver of the ball also. So he couldn't know where he could put the players in the fielding side. Means you could cover drive also, you could straight drive also, you could on drive also. So maybe he was.
Well, if they bowl too short, I can't drive the ball. So most of the time they try to get me out square cutting.
Yeah.
Right.
But I got out also. It's not that I never got out. I mean, I got out. But out of 6,000 runs, probably I got 4,000 in there only, probably. I never cut down my cutting.
So, but see, people still love you for your square cut, late cut. But which is your favorite shot, sir? Means we would like to hear from you. We would like to know from you what shot you liked playing or you enjoyed playing, basically.
I always like playing, through mid wicket, my flicks. Yeah.
Flick.
Okay.
And apart from even my square drive, I don't know. Not many people are playing.
Not
and
many.
it's not like you put your front leg in front and bend and it's not like that. My square drive in the sense because both the legs on the crease and a little bit of weight on my right leg.
Okay.
And I used to play that ball from cover point till wideish third man. Because it's too wide to play this angle.
Yeah.
But from here to here, I played that.
Yeah.
So a couple of not throughout, but I played quite a bit in Test cricket. But I've not seen that kind of.
We don't see that.
Yeah, not many. I don't know.
Yeah, I think, sir, miss, if we would like to say Sandeep Patil played some of those shots, or Virendra Sehwag sometimes played, or Sachin played sometimes.
They all played, of course. But what I'm trying to say is, their playing is, in their left foot always bent in front and square driving.
Okay. Yeah.
And this right hand later.
Correct.
Square, But mine was, like here.
Yeah.
So my both it never moved in front.
Okay.
But only thing the bat is from here to here. It used to move. Here,
Okay.
here. But these two, there only.
Okay.
And so it's mostly the bowlers trying to bowl Yorker. So I didn't have much time to go in front.
Yeah.
Or for that matter, go back. So this is both the feet there only.
Okay.
Square.
It's completely different shot. I just remember that. I remember it very well.
I always love that.
Okay.
I think that was my pet shot actually.
Yeah.
Because not many people played.
Yeah. So can we call it half cut, half drive?
I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we
and
used
especially for outswingers, it's perfect. It was.
Yeah, for outswingers.
Yeah, because it was up to you. So no question of, because you have to play very close to the ball.
Oh yeah.
So not much. You're not giving much this thing to swing the ball.
Yes.
So if you're on top of the ball, little bit closer to the ball, so you won't miss it.
Okay.
Actually, it was a very safe.
Yeah.
And treat to watch. I mean,
For us, it was treat to watch.
I'm talking about myself because
because
I played for myself.
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody plays for
you
themselves.
enjoyed your game and
that
absolutely.
people likes it, nothing like it. But I can't play for the crowd.
Yeah, I know.
No, because crowd wants so many things. It's like nobody can really say, okay, I'm going to play for the crowd today. I'm going to get 100. If anyone says that and get 100, cannot. Or that matter, any fast bowler say, I'm going to hit his head this ball.
Yeah.
Can he do it?
No.
Nobody can.
Sir, actually, coming back to a series against Tony Lewis in India. In Mumbai, you scored a fantastic century, and that was when the match was showed live on TV, first time in India. Because recently TV was launched in India, and we remember that inning. But since now so many years have passed, so much cricket is going on. So we would like you to tell something about that inning, because in that inning you scored one hook shot against Chris Holt. And it went for 6, I think. So
Fine leg.
and that was one of the best innings because I think Farooq Engineer also scored 100 in that.
Wadekar 90s.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Sunny went early in that match, and Vishy and
Durrani had a partnership.
Yeah. So, do you have any memories of that innings, sir?
Yeah, well, because that's where I broke the hoodoo.
Okay.
Because those who scored 100 in their appearance for India, they never got second 100.
Second.
Till I broke that, and afterwards,
Mohammad Azharuddin.
Azhar got 300 in a row.
300, yeah.
Hmm.
So that was a hoodoo I broke in that after scoring 100 there.
Achha, this was your second 100. That was your second 100. Okay.
And that was the last test match in
Last is Bombay.
Rebon Stadium. Very good innings, lovely wicket. I mean, the best wicket.
That was very
CCA, good bounce, and it used to help both, especially in the morning. Always help the bowlers.
Bowlers, okay.
Especially fast bowlers, medium pace, and later on, after the sun comes out, means the lovely wicket to play. So it was a very good wicket, and 200 from Indian side, myself and Farooq, and then 2 from them, Keith Fletcher and Tony Gregg.
Yeah.
So it's,
actually, they were 4 for 79. I think Chandra took Graham Roop's wicket. He was caught brilliantly by Abid Ali in the backward shot, pull shot. And then Fletcher and Tony
Gregg had a partnership.
And last ball of the day, I think Fletcher was
LBW.
Out to Bishan.
Yeah, I mean, that I really can't remember.
Yeah.
But all the 400s were very good.
Yes.
So breaking the hoodoo there, it was ended in a draw, of course. It's a long, high-scoring match. That series also very good. We won that series.
Yeah. Actually, it was the third series in consecutive what we won.
Even in Kanpur, you had scored 75 not out, and India would save that match. We were 39 for 4, and again in crisis, you have saved India.
Actually, I was not in the Bombay Test.
Acha, okay.
Because that time, during the lunch break, they announced the team in Kanpur. Lunchtime, so now match is not over yet.
Okay.
For the Bombay Test, that time I was not in the side.
Acha.
But end of the day, player scored 75 not out, which saved the game for India. Because we were 39 with a lead of 4 wickets already down.
Okay.
Till whole of lunch and till the end of the day's play.
Okay.
Yes.
So still a lot of cricket. So then I scored 75 not out, which after that they couldn't drop. After the match, they again had a selection meeting.
Okay.
They brought me.
Acha, okay.
And also Salim Durrani, there was a big this thing.
No Durrani, no test.
Durrani,
in Bombay. Yes, I remember
and
that.
Salim also brought back.
Acha, okay.
Then he scored 70. Myself, Salim, added about more than 200 in that innings.
Yes.
So it was a very eventful
absolutely.
My question then, Pratik, you can come. My question is, you have scored, I think, 1400s, and none of the times India has lost. How is this? We just always say this point. Here is a match winner for India.
No, well, not match winner, but we never lost. We drew the match or we won the game. We never lost a test match when I scored 100. So I really enjoyed that, because probably I wish I scored much more 100, then we couldn't have lost so many other tests as well. But unfortunately, I scored only 14. But anyway, I really enjoyed all my hundreds and all my innings which India won. I really enjoyed that. Even other test matches which we lost, of course, so many, but a couple of test matches, that innings also, like in New Zealand, the wicket was slightly dicey and I scored 79 and 80.
Christchurch. Second test match.
Yeah. So that both the innings was very good. So like that, so you always enjoy winning,
right,
or at least drawing the game.
Yes. Remember that Christchurch test very well.
Absolutely.
Tough batting conditions. About 406 for 4. Share your.
Sir, actually 406 for 4. We were that time. No, there was a commentary which was shown recorded. Means you may not be knowing this because you were playing. We used to listen the commentary. West Indies में रात को commentary आता था.
2 o'clock.
हाँ रात को.
And then again in the morning.
Recorded सुनाते थे. तो actually हम लोग काफी मतलब we were listening to the commentary throughout, means like passionately. And then Sunny was batting fantastic, 100 he scored. And then on the other side Jimmy Amarnath was there. And then after Sunny got out again, the chances looked. Of course, Vishy was there, but the score was so huge, and there was no chase like this earlier. So everybody ruled out India's victory. And then suddenly in the morning, when we listened to the commentary, then when I got up, actually, sir, it was they were telling ki 70-80 required of some few overs, mandatory overs. That time mandatory overs were there, and then. Lloyd had taken new ball, and it was being said that in the first over you scored 2 boundaries to, I think, Julian.
No, holding.
Holding. So after that, means later on somewhere Lloyd had said that when Vishy scored those 2 boundaries for a new ball, we just gave up the match. That time, because that time also rate was required, some 6 runs per over, and that those days 6 runs per over was great. Getting those runs. So, means, what do you feel about that innings? Basically, means Sunny also was on top, you were also on top, and it was the greatest victory.